Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Moonsigil. This is a game you guys might see as slightly familiar because we've played it before. We are probably going to go through all three of the characters. I don't know if we're going to do them all today. It depends on how long runs go for. I've had bad luck with this. That's why I say that. But I have actually played through a little bit of each one. I am the worst with Tharkthul, but we'll start with one of them. Oh, I don't think we can actually do that one. I think it just started with the default one. But we can cross-character starter packs, acquire 2 artifacts, and loot. Ooh, that would be actually kind of nice. Or 1 rare cards at your deck. I'm going to go with the Twisted Boon of Artifice to get 2 artifacts, because I have not seen that one before. It does have a very Slay the Spire type start to these, so you can just like intentionally lose and get different starts. Okay, so you get to choose one of these. Remove all wards from your deck, or each boss combat rewarded will now have 1 upgraded card. I'm going to go with Darkness, I believe. Although that would cause us a lot of trouble, but I think we can survive it until we get some defensive items. So I'm gonna play risky. We can remove sigils there. So now we have hardly anything. We are strictly offense. Remove a non-hostile sigil from the board and apply Force Shield to this rune's. This one is actually going to be essential for us. So let's go for... we have a shield rune to the left. I think we go for the shield rune. I don't think we get to go all offense, despite the fact that we got rid of all of our wards. That is a massive deck thinning. That is 4 nodes of deck removal, unless you have orbs, in which case it would be... each orb gives you an extra one. But you can only do up to 2 at each removal, so it's a minimum of 2 card removal slots. So we have... if we can get our hand size up by 1, we can draw our entire deck at the moment. And we're having orange juice with this. Not our usual drink. Okay, so enemy-wise, we obviously need to... we don't need to Starfall. But we're going to anyway. He's not going to attack this turn. You can see what they're going to do over here on the left. So we can boot. I don't even think we need to run a Dissipate. We can. It's not going to hurt anything. But basically what Dissipate does is you play it out, and then you can just make yourself some more room. Until we start getting more draw and stuff like that, we're probably not going to see that. But I do believe we have lethal here. Ta-da! So first round, we didn't get punished. Ooh, at the start of your hand, gravel to your thing, add focus if any. Okay, so this one, if it gets focus, is kind of fun. This one is a draw. That is actually something we want. This one is decent. It's basically going to be like a ward, but it gives us 2 card draw. So it's between Fortify and Twin Flare. I think we're going to do Fortify, honestly. Out of the 2 of these, I do need some defense. We're going to definitely need it later on as well. I'm going to go for the Sigil Forging as 2. Even though we could make our stuff smaller, it's not going to be something I'm going to really be able to get right away. So we need... so we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we can take out the guy on the right with that. Let's go and put you back in there. We can also do, if you're curious, there is a way to do like this. And then you can actually set up basically a blueprint for your turn if you want. And just go kind of ham like this. And yeah, now we just burn. Full offense here, and then we just play that to get our defense. We get 2 drawn out, but we don't have room to Dissipate anyway. Getting Dissipate down to 1 would be actually a huge benefit. So you have 18 life. We don't have 18 damage. We have 16. Let's see if we can do something about that. Okay. So if we do... that's going to be 8. That's 12... 16. Yeah, there's 20 there. Yeah, we do that. And if we mismathed, we'd still be able to survive. So we've gotten through 2 fights without getting punished. Yay. Adjacent sigils, draw a card. This one is decent. If we drop this out, we can use cards off of it to actually draw cards. You can deal 12 damage to all enemies with Light Scatter, or draw 3 cards and fuse a card in your hand with Focus 2. This is a nice draw, but it's very large. I think we are going to go... Out of these, this one is... We can only get that 3 times. But it wouldn't be terrible. I do think we skip, though. I don't think we want that extra card in there. We're going to go ahead and get a shield rune, though. Add a shield rune to one of your cards. Unfortunately, we don't have the stuff to add 2 of them to it, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go... It's gonna be me. No, we're gonna go with... We're going to go with Fortify. I'm tempted to do Starfall and just get this triangle here. Socket it up with shields. But I think Fortify might be the better... Although, Fortify can get us to Starfall. Right now. So yeah, we'll go with Starfall. Confirm. Sadly, we don't have an orb yet, so I can't really do too much else with that. We do have card removal up there. Probably going to go for it. Okay, opener. Well, we kind of have to play you. Get Starfall here. That gets us full block. We get 3 of these out. If we dissipate, we can get, I think, 4? No, we can get 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we could get 4 out if we dissipate. So dissipate is going to go there. Get rid of you. And then we do bonk, 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 and bonk. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do a ton of damage yet because we don't have a lot of draw. So we have 11 coming in this turn. Go ahead and repeat, I think. Then dissipate again. If we would have taken that draw one, we probably could have gotten this a little bit faster, but I'm not gonna risk that right now. We do just have, like, our routine. We do need a little bit more draw. What do you do? Overlapping sigils, discard a card. That sucks. But we don't need to worry about it. We just... Meh, that... And we got Moderation again. Glimpse of Dawn. Deal 10 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Other sigils in play with turn start effect gain persist 1. That's Deal 0 damage to all enemies, increased by 3 for each sigil with a turn start effect in play. This is if you're playing for a very specific deck. I am going to go with Moderation. Because that makes more sense to me. Because we can play it next to the Dissipation and go kind of ham with that. Okay, so now we have Shape Change. We have, Forge Removal. Remove a tile from one of your cards. I think out of the cards that we have, what would we actually want to remove? I don't think we honestly do want to remove. Moderation, Dissipate, Starfall. Fortify gets us some more draw. Do we remove a Bolt? Actually, I think we will just remove a Bolt. Get rid of the basic stuff and move into higher damage stuff. Obviously, if we had an orb, we could go a little bit further than that. As far as our next path, we do have another shield rune up there. We have an elite combat there. I don't think we're quite prepped for an elite combat. I do kind of want this shield rune. I don't think any of these are atrocious. Starfall with Dissipate is pretty much our main one. So I do think I think we go combat into shield. I could go for smaller on Dissipate, but we don't have one of these, and I'd want to save it for that. Okay, so we have 6 damage coming from the right, so we need to deal with that. We have the Starfall. You're going to be playing crap on the board. Which is not what I want. So we block there. Smack the crap out of you. Don't really need to do the dissipate, unfortunately, but it sucks that we are going to have the board screwing with us a little bit. What are you? All shield runes protect against 1 less damage. Lovely. That sucks. This is still going to apply 3, which is enough to block you, though. You are buffing yourself, which is another problem. Now, we are going to go moderation there. This one's just turn start draw card, so it's not as good as the other one that we had the option of, but it'll work. Fortify. And we go bolt and bolt, although we can't actually play a bolt there. That said, can't remove this because it's hostile, but we can do this. So what buff are you getting? I think it's the flag. Yeah, it's rally. It deals 1 extra damage. So 3. That's only going to be a 9 block. We're not going to actually make it. Okay. So we will throw out another moderation there. We're going to do Fortify, Starfall. We're going to do a Dissipate. Actually, I can't undo it. I should have put it up here. We're going to do another Moderation because that's not going to really hurt anything. So we're going to be taking 3 damage here. That sucks, but I think we'll be okay. Starting with less life is going to make the final boss of this area harder, though. So we have to be extremely careful of that. Okay, so there's a moderation there. We have you there. We have Fortify there. Dissipate can get us actually enough to block this. So you dissipate that. Do another Starfall. This Starfall is actually a really good one. Got another moderation there. We don't need it. Exploration. Exhaust this card. Add a copy of Seek to your hand. Draw 2 cards. Exhaust this card. So every turn we get a Seek with that. Exploration is good. That might actually be something we'd be willing to remove moderation for. Yes, it is larger, but it's permanent. We don't have to do it each time, and we get more draw out of it. These are decay, so that reduces the damage output we do. Which doesn't really mean anything for us, so we go ahead and get you going there. Throw a moderation there. This is going to be our triangle of draw. And we'll do... You know what? Oh, yeah, this is just going to completely negate my damage when I put him there. Oops. Well, we'll do the Dissipate on you and just get the other one back out here to do some damage. These should go away at the end of this turn, so... Yeah, I should have played that differently. It's not the end of the world. They're going to come in for 5 damage. These are still... Decay 2, which is just temporary on that play, which is fine. Let's go with Starfall. We don't need the Fortify, but we could draw 2 cards with it. That is a option. I'm actually going to do Dissipate here. On you. Let us Seek. Second Starfall is going to do decent damage. And yeah, this is just going to be pain in the ass, which is fine. Do another moderation there and a bolt there. Yeah, our backline is just focused in on getting us stuff out. So Starfall, probably the obvious pick. That obviously negated it there. We're going to do Seek down here to see if we can draw it back out. Yes, we can. Obviously, we only have one card floating around, so we are going to be able to draw that one. Let us go with a Dissipate. I probably should have actually gotten the Dissipate as well. Let's go ahead and do another Starfall. That will get us enough defense to block you. They're going to be dropping out more nonsense now. We have 2 cards to draw, so we could do a Fortify. But that would limit us to a Bolt. So I don't think we necessarily want to do that. I think we just want to go bang, and obviously that's not going to do anything. Nothing we can do there. Yeah, we need to get rid of Moderation, I think is probably our next pick. Same strategy. This one is a Decay 2, so we'd still be able to do damage through it. So, Dissipation there. Get rid of Starfall. Do a Seek. No guarantee that we're going to get this, unfortunately. But we can do a Fortify to get what we need. Although we got it, that's fine, and that's victory. So we took 3 damage on that one. That's not bad. 3 gravel to your end. They inherit the sigil's focus. Handful of gravel is the weaker version of one we saw earlier. There's a 1-slot one that gives you a thing of gravel each turn, which just lets you spam a bunch of stuff. That's Force Shield and adjacent sigils get focus 3. That's actually not bad, but we're going to go ahead and take some Astral Dust on that one. I don't think it's going to be worth investing in. Harvest the Light. And we put you in on Starfall. Starfall is going to be one of our cornerstones. Unfortunately, that makes it full. We can upgrade that later, though. Card pack going to be any good, or are we going to be able to get rid of 2 cards? Observe the pattern. Open card packs. We're going to go for... draw. Fortify is not bad. We already are using one, though. When you draw a card, deal 2 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Ooh. Curiosity is good, because we can probably set up a lot of draw if we get stuff later. Are we going draw heavy? If we don't take this, we can get rid of 2 cards, which would be a Bolt and the Moderation, which would get us back down to 6 cards. We probably want to get down to 5, so I'm going to take the Astral Dust. We're not going to go for the heal. Card removal seems like the better pick. So offer a card. We're going to go ahead and add 1 more removal. We're going to get rid of Moderation, and we are going to get rid of Bolt. And onto the Astral Titan. And yes, we can draw more copies of the same card we've already used. It just goes into the graveyard when we cast it. Let's see what else we have. So they're going to alter the board. This is the first boss. We saw it in the demo. Basically, it's going to summon 2 moons. So we need to set you up. Probably, I think we actually want you there. We do Starfall Opener. We do Fortify to draw. We do Dissipate here for a second Starfall. We do Bolt and Bolt. Not an exceptional opener, but that's still 24 damage. It is a start. Now we need to start damaging these, because they're going to keep pumping strength up there, which is going to be a nightmare. Okay. So Starfall, we'll actually do Starfall up here. We're going to focus Moon of Ire first. We have one in our graveyard. I think we go for Dissipate first. That gets us 2 in our graveyard. We go Seek again. Starfall again. We do... I think we do Dissipate again here. Bonk. And then we do Fortify to draw up off of that. So we do Starfall yet again over here. And then we drop Dissipate down here. Get rid of Starfall again. And then we do Bolt. And Bolt, it's not quite enough to kill the Moon of Ire, so it's still going to get a bunch of strength added to it. But we can start getting decent defense going. And if I remember correctly, this... Yeah, take 12 damage if the sigil's not been covered up. And I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how much damage for each one it is. It might just be 12, period. So we're probably going to do the same thing we did last time. So, Starfall. We're going to actually do that on Moon of Wrath. We do Dissipate on this. We do... I think it was Seek down here, wasn't it? I don't remember where we actually did Seek. I think it was down here because we put Fortify there. So yeah, we do Seek down here. Oh no, wait, we had a Dissipate down there. I don't remember which one we did. Either way, we'll just be going for this. Then Dissipate here. Fortify down there again. Oh, we did it up there. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Because now we won't have a spot to do a Dissipate. So it's either 2 bolts or another Starfall. Yeah, we screwed up. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. We Dissipate this. Do the Starfall there to get our last little bit of damage in. And now that we're getting more of these, we're a little bit happier. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Moon's Heart there just to get us additional draw each turn. This, I think, guarantees... Actually, I think it guarantees that we have all the cards. The Moonfall is not going to do... I mean, Moon's Heart is not going to do a ton for us. So... Because we don't have any extra cards to be digging. Okay, so... Again, we start with Starfall. Get rid of the crap up there. Take you out. We go Dissipate again here. We do Seek there. Starfall again. In fact, I think I'm going to do Starfall here. Just to get rid of the crap that's building up. Then we do Dissipate there on the Starfall. We do a Fortify to draw 2. And worth noting, once we hit 14 here, that's enough to block. This does not get diminished during the turn. It just absorbs that amount of damage per hit. In case you're curious about that. So Starfall again. Boom. Take you out. That's another space for us. Don't need to do the Moon's Heart, although we probably will just to get it out of our hand. Get rid of you. Bolt and Bolt. Do we actually want to leave that spot open? I don't think we have a way to take advantage of that spot. But I'm going to go ahead and just put this up here. It does not matter. We're using the main moon. We're not actually using the side moons. They don't do anything for us yet. So, Starfall, same plan every single round. Starfall, dissipate, nonsense. So this is the pattern that we need to memorize. I kind of wish we could sit there and go completely ham on it and just have that be like a saved pattern. I don't think that's going to happen. We probably should find an alternative to Fortify. Because right here, Fortify is probably not going to last us long term. Get rid of you, and then it's Bolt and Bolt. We could have cast them down there as well, I think. No, we could only cast one down there. Never mind. Yeah, they're blocking me off of that. Now I have to start using this. Okay, so Starfall. Again, same plan. Just slightly different locations on stuff. Dissipate. We can't dissipate you because you're hostile. So we're just going to start using this for Seeks, I guess. Another Starfall. And we'll use you for Dissipate. Yeah, you're going to have to take away a lot more than that. That's one advantage to having the other moons, by the way. We'll go with Dissipate there. Pop that, and now 2 bolts. And I think we get to kill it before it drops another one of these, but I am not certain. It won't drop them on these side moons, so we can always use those. Here comes even more damage. So we want another Starfall. I love this card right here. This one that's just like, add a copy of Seek. It's beautiful. Pop you there. Pretty standard just strategy. Just repeat and get things to wild numbers. I do want to try and get a little bit more draw, though. Dissipate down here. And then zap and zap. And I think next turn, next turn's lethal. We're not doing a crap ton of damage, but we're working our way through without much struggle yet. So, goodbye. Here's your Starfall. GG. What is this? I don't know what these do. This enemy receives 1 exposed per stack at the end of its turn. This enemy takes 1 more damage from direct attacks per stack, lasts for the entire encounter. So that is growing exposed. The enemy gains 1 exposed at the stack at the end of its turn. So that just constantly applies those. And it is an exhaust card, which works to our advantage. It clears out our stuff. Staff of Omens is... then that transforms into Cloak of Omens. So they transform back and forth. I don't want that. Fuse all of your... because it's constantly changing shape, so we wouldn't be able to have a steady pattern. Deteriorate, I think, is probably our pick. Paraceline is not bad. That infuses all your cards with it. It does exhaust on play, so that would actually give us a lot more damage as well. This is better for long encounters. This is better for short. I actually think Paraceline is the better pick here. It is massive, though. It uses basically our entire thing. So we'd be able to set this up and the draw. So we'll take Paraceline. More uncommon and rare cards. Whenever you play 2 or less cards in turn, infuse them with Resonate. And next time you're offered cards, they will all be only 1 tile big. Yes, please. You have slain the first of the Astral Titans. No small feat, but the remaining 2 are even more formidable. I haven't made it past the second one in my test runs. Yes, I've done test runs because there's embargo on this, and I felt like looking it over and possibly setting it up for review, because I do plan on reviewing this one. Rejoice, Railruin, for few have made it to the Molten Crag. May you dream of fire and warm things. I can almost always get to the second boss. It's a matter of I struggle beating them. Upgrade slots increase the number of times a card can be upgraded. That's one we kind of want. We also have a focus thing, increase the damage dealt by the card. I do think out of these, the upgrade slots for our big attack is the main one. I don't remember what this guy does, though. It's been a few days since I played last. You have another shield there. I think left side to this. Yeah, I think left side up to that. And then I think Shield Rune. Go up this path. So that'd mean going through one elite combat. Elites don't give you as much of a benefit in this as they do in other games like this. They give you a card pack. It's usually a better set of cards if my test runs were any indication, but it's not one. So we go left, center, and then probably have to heal after that, but we'll see. We have a pretty decent setup, though. These do take 2 damage whenever a sigil overlaps it, which is gonna suck. Because we're about to take 6 damage. And we go ahead and drop that out. We're going to be taking 6 damage this turn as well from his attack. We're definitely going to have to heal after this one. I don't know if Paraceline was actually the right pick, sadly. But we shall see. It is going to help out our damage quite a bit. So, Dissipate. We go... Speak there. Starfall number 2. Dissipate. Fortify. Starfall number 3. Dissipate yet again, and then 2 lightning bolts. Okay, so it's got nonsense in the middle. We're just gonna be taking damage from these, unfortunately. Unless... yeah, we do actually have 2 spots. We can just do Bolt and Bolt. Draw 3 cards, infuse a card when your hand with Focus 2. That's actually a good one. And it's not even removing itself. Acuminate. Apply 4 shields to this, so that's going to be just 4 shields. Infuse a card in your hand with Focus 3. Activate the turn start effects of all non-hostile sigils in play. I think Acuminate might be it, but that actually has a persist, unfortunately. Whereas this one just goes away. I think it's See Beyond. And we will go card upgrades. We could get a shield on this tiny one as well. Add 2 upgrade slots. Yes, please. We're going to put that on... It's either Starfall or See Beyond. Both of these have tempting arguments. This one, I think, is more important to us. Because it's part of our core strategy. We're going to remove probably a bolt to use this instead. We're going to go Starfall. Do we have a crystal? No. We can randomly get one. Add a copy of Reward to your hand. Spread every offering on your board. So anything that gets cast next to that is going to be a problem. And we'll never be able to play Paraceline on this. So exploration it is. Starfall. We're not going to get enough defense on this to block him. Yeah, this is going to be a rough round. Yeah, our opening hand was absolutely horrible because of that Paraceline. Because we can't actually play it on this map. I keep forgetting that there are hard blocks like that. We're going to do... And that's going to expand it if we play next to it. It gets rid of you. That's going to be a full triangle. We don't need the shield. That's going to continually clog our hand, unfortunately, though. So we need to do a seek down here, I believe. And then a fortify there to draw 2. Starfall won't block that off. Actually, we could. We could go like this. And, oh, I should have actually played that on you. Okay, we're going to focus on that. Oh, we drew the Starfall, and I'm a dumbass. So how do I block that bastard from doing anything to us? Okay, so we're going to do a See Beyond. I don't think this will actually cause it to spread. It shouldn't, because it's point to point as opposed to wall to wall. So Starfall at the bottom. We're just going to have to play more cautiously on this one, I guess. We do still have a reward. This should exhaust itself next time, though. So if we do... I think we go Bolt. And that's just going to be a pain in the ass over there, which really irritates me. Yeah, we just need to kill this guy fast. The Paraceline and everything is clogging up our hand. This is probably our worst encounter on this map. Because of this area right here. I don't have a way to remove it. There are cards that can. But they are not cards that I have. So he's coming in for 24. I don't know if we can actually even win this one. Yeah, none of those are things that we need. Dissipate would be nice. So no matter what we play, this is going to spread. Could do 2 rewards, or that would only give us... Yeah, we are boned on this one, because this is just going to make it impossible for us to play. We are too spammy of a deck to actually avoid that. Reward is clogging our shit. We're gonna get Paraceline the next time, unfortunately. And the bigger it gets, the harder it's gonna be to avoid. This sucks. Let's do... I think we'll try See Beyond. And I can't do anything with that. So this is going to have to do more damage. That's 16. It's going to expand. There's Dissipate. There is nothing we can play there, though. We can get rid of the rewards, though. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, no, we've lost. We've actually fucking lost. I can't do any damage. Fuck you. I mean, seriously. Let's see if we can actually cheese that again. Maybe restart the fight? Okay, so we can restart the fight and not screw that up. I still don't see how we win this one. Go there. We Starfall. We can't play Paraceline, so it's just going to constantly be gumming up our inventory, unfortunately. Do we just go slow and just take the damage? I mean, that's the only way I can think of. He doesn't get stronger, so that is a plus. So if we go like so, Dissipate that. We drop a Seek there. We do a See Beyond there. Give you extra damage. We just don't touch that side, I guess. Is that our strategy? We can Dissipate again there without expanding it. And that gives us 2 bolts. I think this is how we actually win it. I really did screw up on that. So I do like that you can sort of retry it. I wish there was just an inbuilt retry fight button. That would make a lot more sense to me, just as kind of like an interesting mechanic. But okay, so we can go there with the Seek. Starfall there again. Do Dissipation like that. Draw 3 with you. Which is not going to really do too much, but we're going to just keep bumping this one up. I think this is how we want to go. A lot better than we were doing last time, without a doubt. And then we get 2 more bolts out of it, like that. Because I am smart and screw up a lot. I think we do need to... I think Paraceline needs to go away, unfortunately. 24 damage coming in. We can block that. Drop you. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Seek goes there. Dissipate goes onto that. And then we do See Beyond. That gets it up to 10 damage per, which is actually enough to kill this guy. Stargaze, draw a card. Oh, hey, that's the one we were looking for. Because this one, whenever we play something next to it, it will draw a card. Handful of Gravel is another one. That's actually decent, but there's a better version of it. I think we go... Stargaze. And remove sigils from what? I don't know yet. Remove a tile from our cards. I think we take Exploration down to a 1 slaughter. Either that or we take Dissipate down to a 2. Fortify is fine. We're going to be removing Paraceline. I think we take this down to 1. Even though we play Dissipate more often. We can go for the heal. There's a heal here at the end as well. I think we stick with our plan. We go through the card removal. We need to get rid of Paraceline. That's going to ruin us. Okay, so they're just doing a buff. So Paraceline opener, yes. Oh, I should have played this first because I thought it was the other card. Oopsie. It's going to go away at the end of turn. We'll get another chance at it. Insanity. Randomized shapes. Oh, shit, Nuggets. See Beyond is going to be absolutely useless in this one. It's randomized, I think, every single time you play a card. We'll go ahead and get shield there. Starfall is wild. Hopefully it didn't actually delete those. We got some damage on you. Let's go. Don't want it going like that. Because that one's just going to be eating up a crap ton of space. I think we see Beyond there after the Dissipate. So Dissipate needs to go into that corner. We do See Beyond there. We do... Yeah, we do that on Starfall. Remove a non-hostile sigil from the board. See Beyond might be the pick there. This one is just too large to really reasonably fit into places. Or do we just go Bolt and Bolt? Because you could go... Yeah, we just do Bolt and Bolt. It's going to get very confusing each and every turn. It's where I'm getting with this. Okay, so that's going to be another... Oh, and they stay that new shape. That sucks. I thought they randomized each time. That's not good. Starfall there. Dissipate. Get rid of it. See Beyond. It's going to get us 3 cards. Hopefully we get the one we want. We might be one shot. We might get the wrong one. Nope, we didn't. So Starfall again. We do another Dissipate, but this time... Trying to think of the best place to put this. Not really any good places, but we'll Dissipate you. Bolt there. And... Yeah, I think we might have it this next turn. Having to be creative. Thankfully, this is not a permanent change. Definitely go Fortify again. Try and get the cards we want. We have a chance of not getting it because there's one slot. And we didn't. Okay. So we'll do See Beyond right off the bat, even though that feels like a waste. Think we'll do this Bolt, because I think that spot stays open regardless. Then we do the See Beyond. That way we can take full advantage of it just drawing everything. Starfall. And actually, no, Starfall is just lethal. That's fine. Deal 6 damage and apply 1 stack of Expose. 4 shield adjacent, gain focus. 4 shields to this runes because it has the shield thing. Activate the turn start effects of all non-hostile sigils in play. We only have one of those, so we're just going to take the Astral Dust. Oh, and we even got a jewel from it. Yay. So we can be even more jerky. Yeah, card removal. Offer a card. +1 removal. Get rid of Paraceline. We get rid of one of the bolts, I believe. At Sea Beyond, Exploration, Stargaze, Fortify. Starfall is our big one. We get rid of Bolt. We're just trying to get it down to as few cards as possible. That way we are just constantly being gnarly. We don't really... This isn't a choice. It's the same option regardless. So we're going to take Shield Runes first. Going to put that in... I believe Starfall is still our big dump one. Fortify is an option for it because we do play Fortify a lot. Stargaze is not a bad one for it. Dissipate, we don't usually play it in the zone, so that's not going to work very well. Same for Exhaustion. Exhaustion is one time only. I think we are going to go... We're going to actually go with it on Fortify. Reason being, that gets us 2 defensive cards, so we could actually split it like this. I don't know what you're going to be playing. I don't remember what you do. Okay, so Starfall. I think we go after the one on the left first, actually. We defend against the one on the right. We go after the one on the left. That means we basically need to invert our organization here. So that means Stargaze goes there. Starfall goes there. Target you. We do... See Beyond next, I think. We want the draw down there. This will draw... Yeah, this will draw enough for us to actually bump this one up. Starfall. Then we do... We could put this up top. But I don't think that's going to be what we want to be doing. So we're going to do... Exploration at the bottom. Dissipate... Here, onto that. We have 1 card in our stash. If we can get this small enough, we could do this a crap ton of times, by the way. So we're going to do Starfall again. Do Dissipate down here. We do See Beyond there. Dump in on that for more damage. Pop you. It gets us another See Beyond. So we go Dissipate there onto you. Gets us 2 in the grave. Do See Beyond there. Starfall gets up to 10, which is enough to take out the guy on the left. Do we Dissipate yet again and go for a bolt up there? I think we do. So we'll just start in on damage on these guys. And we can't actually put it next to that because of the shape. It's fine. And we're going to go ahead and grab this. Pump that just... Oh, and we just got an achievement for that. Draw 20 cards in a single turn. Awesome. End turn. So, Starweaver, what is your strategy for beating me now? We are going to do... Draw a card there. Because that's where we're going to be playing Starfalls at. We do a... I think we do a Seek first. Or do we? No, we could just do See Beyonds. Seeks are just our backups. And I think we do Dissipates in a similar pattern to what we did before. So Dissipate there. Especially since See Beyond is not Exhaust. There we go. Fortify, Twin Flare, and Oblivion Crest. Exhaust this card. Add a copy of Dismantle to your hand. Move a non-hostile... Oh, it's basically a smaller version of what we have. But it's still non-hostile. We need one that removes hostile. So up here, we're going to go ahead and take the heal. I would like the shield, but I think it's too high risk to take that. We need the life. Because this boss has killed me countless times. So we have Moon Shift. It's probably going to be something we use quite a bit. I'm just not certain on it yet. We need to play that after this. The big trick on this one is going to be whenever we shatter the moon. If you see that thing over on the left, that stuns them for a turn and it shatters the moon. We'll still take damage while the moon is shattered. And I don't know if Starfall can actually even fit, is the bad part. We're not gonna... Well, we are gonna do Exploration. We're probably not gonna be using it very much, though. We might actually end up getting rid of Exploration now that I stop and think about it. Yeah, we might end up having to get rid of that. Destroy that card. Let's go... Yeah, we'll do Dissipate. See Beyond. I'm gonna go down there. Get Starfall more damage. Get that going. Dissipate yet again. See Beyond. This is our loop. We don't even care that we're wasting that one draw on it. Dissipate there. See Beyond. Are we going to turn one trigger that? Probably. See Beyond. So we can get that bumped up quite a bit. Yeah, we are going to turn one Shatter the Moon. So that's going to Shatter the Moon this next turn. We're going to have to end turn. We might have to do Dissipates and Fortifies. Vulnerable. Oh, nope, we have Starfall. Space, so... Let's go with Stargaze. There. Starfall. There. We do Dissipate. Yeah, we do Dissipate down here first, I think. No, we need to do a See Beyond first. So there, and yeah, there seems like a good spot. Get you more damage. Then we Dissipate you. Starfall again. We do See Beyond there. Dissipate again. All this utility. And it's going to reassemble the moon after this, by the way. So we do See Beyond there. Starfall gets another boost, 36. Dissipate. Are we going to... Oh, we might actually get the damage achievement here as well. We didn't get another Sea Beyond. No, we do have... We could Stargaze Dissipate into this and hope we actually pull the one we want, which I think is what we do. So we Stargaze, Dissipate there. We did not get what we wanted. We can do a bit more damage, though. We don't have any other slots, so yeah, we'll just do... Bolt. And we'll do a Sea Beyond just to bump this. And see, if this was 2, we could have actually gotten a second bolt in there. Well, darn. We didn't get a damage achievement because we didn't draw what we wanted. I am sad. This is the easiest of the classes, by the way. If you couldn't tell, you can get some pretty nice combos with all of them, but... So we go for that. We go for... Oh, and I forgot to do Stargaze. We'll put it back in there. Then we do Dissipate to that. We do a Sea Beyond here. Oh, we didn't get the card we wanted. Fine. I will do... I mean, the only one we can really add it to is you. We could do a Fortify. I don't really want to. I think we just do... I think we do Bolt, actually. The Bolt. Dissipate this. Starfall. I have completely screwed up this turn, but it's fine. We're just going to do damage. Because why not? And then Sea Beyond should actually get us the ability to pump this up at least. And next turn, we'll just kill him. Bonk, and he's going to do something. What does this one do? Temporary Decay. Ha, that's not going to do anything to me, bud. Defeated the Dreadcoil Titan. We don't want either of these. We've tried this. At turn start... Okay, on board. All turn start effects on non-hostile sigils occur in extra time. So this basically doubles those. We don't really care for that. Add a random forbidden card to your hand. Ooh. Interesting, but too chaotic for our current build. Infuse all of your cards with Focus 1. I'm going to go with Shard of Amethyst. Because we do fill our board every now and then. You prevailed over the Dreadcoil Titan, but your task is not done yet. Slay the last jailer, free me, and we will rejoice together amongst the stillness. We're ending the universe. Long ago, the Lunatri here were destroyed in their effort to vanquish the Titans. Do what they could not, frail one. Okay. I don't know what the enemies here are like. Choose a path to take. The safe costs 1 astral gem. Costs 1 astral gem to take that path, or more formidable enemy. We have card removal on the other side of them as well. I mean, we're gonna take the hard path. The hard path leads to the stuff we want. Rune Eater. That sounds like a name that's gonna cause me problems. I'm gonna go with you there. You there, because you just get removed from our deck. And start in on the Starfall. And then we go Dissipate here. Get rid of you. be beyond there. Basically, oh shit. Has applied Rune Fade to certain cards in your deck. Well, shit. I don't know how that's gonna work out, because that was our main defense one. This guy might kill us. I might have to restart this battle as well. See Beyond. Yeah, we're just gonna have to ramp up damage and hope that this does not... I don't know if that's permanent for this battle. It very well could be. So we go there next. Do a Dissipate there, get rid of it. We do... I think we actually do this. Do a See Beyond. Put it on Starfall. We do a Bolt, and we actually get more focus by just doing that. So we blocked that. I don't know how long Rune Eater lasts, but I think it might be the entire freaking battle. So we're only going to be able to block 2 hits. Oh, that's rough. So, Starfall. Yeah, this is going to be... I think we are going to take damage on this. I don't think it's going to be the worst thing ever. I think we might just take 1 hit. We'll do a Seek on that one. We do a See Beyond there. Yeah, I do think we are going to take 1 hit on this, unfortunately. Dissipate there. I've already screwed this up. So I think we go Fortify. It eats those. We Dissipate you. Drop a Bolt. Do the See Beyond. Put that on the Starfall, because we're going to need that. Stargaze to draw another card. We do a See Beyond again. And we apply that to Starfall. I think we can kill it next turn. We are going to, unfortunately, take damage through all this, but... Okay, so Starfall... Actually, no, we want to do Stargaze first. That way we don't get stuck in the same situation we were last time. Then we do See Beyond up here. And this should be lethal, so we only took 2 damage. Add a copy of Duplicate to your card. Temporary gain, That's Eternal and Ghost. Happen at X additional times. It's only Resonate 1. I don't think we want to do any of those. We're just going to go Astral Dust. And we get another Jewel. Awesome sauce. So we can actually remove 2 cards and still have enough to do some socket removal. So the one that we want to get rid of is Exploration. This was fun, but it's not in our list. And we will get rid of Bolt. We've gotten rid of all of our basic cards. That needs to be an achievement, too. Forbidden Artifact would be nice. Another card removal doesn't really do anything for us. We have our setup here. Like, we will never be without our setup, I don't think, unless something blocks part of the board. I do think our Forbidden Artifact is the right path. I mean, we do just have another Elite Combat over here as well. We're going to have to take this one anyway. Eater of Knowledge. Use one stack of Impervious. Planning to summon an ally. Okay, so he's going to be a little shit. So we go... Stargaze. Starfall. That eats up 2 of his Impervious. We do... Dissipate first. See Beyond up here. And start bumping up Starfall. And this is our combo. Our Wombo combo. The only thing we might want to get rid of is Stargaze. And even then, I think it does benefit it to have us because it not necessarily deck smooths, but gets us through a lot of stuff that we otherwise wouldn't be able to. See Beyond. You're going to notice our pattern is going to be very similar every single time. Second Dissipate. Yes. Oh, no, we need to... Yeah, I keep getting ahead of myself thinking, oh, I'll just grab that. No, don't do that, Alzorath. So everything will get a buff here. Ta-da! I think that is only applied to ones in my hand. Nope, all cards. Cool. Can't do another See Beyond. We could start setting up loops for that by not using the turn draw one. Okay, we've got shitty guys. Okay, so we don't need to kill that to win. They're going to do question marks. This is going to do 20 damage. I think we just go with what we have. See Beyond there. I already screwed this up a little bit. We need... And we're going to have to do Stargaze. Hope this actually works. Otherwise, we just borked up a little bit. I can recover slightly from it. Okay, so See Beyond is what we wanted there. Yeah, we want to cast Dissipate before we do a See Beyond from here on out, but... we will do you. See Beyond. Yeah, we've already borked a lot of this stuff up. Because I did it in the wrong order. Starfall's going to get stronger. We probably could have actually won this turn if I wasn't a dumbass. So we do Fortify to draw 2. We do a See Beyond just to get this thing a pump. So next turn we kill that. We weren't able to fill it up again. This is fine. I don't know what these guys are going to do. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to start that fight over again. There is no way for me to do this without that one card. Okay, we'll try again. Save and quit. Continue run. We will try this fight one more time. Let's try not to bork stuff up. Just do the safe way each time, I think. Dissipate. That's going to bump Starfall. Starfall's going to go there. So basically we have to kill it by turn 2 or it's GG. See beyond there. So I have to play perfect, which I don't do well with. I am bad at playing perfect because I am a flawed human being. Very flawed, in fact. Let's see beyond there. Starfall. We do Dissipate yet again. See beyond yet again. So 109 there. Play that same pattern twice. So it is Stargaze, Starfall, and yeah, we couldn't do enough damage to take out both of those, unfortunately. Dissipate next. See beyond up here. Do we have... Are we going to do enough damage? I think we will. Yeah, this is getting us our See Beyond each time, so we actually do need that card. That's going to be 34 damage. And then we need to do Dissipate here to not completely bork this up. And we've actually gotten it a turn 2. Goodbye, you fiend. The enemies on this level are actually interesting. Apply 1 stack of Expose, Intensify. Turn start, deal 5 damage to all enemies, temporarily gain Focus 3. So that's just gonna... That's a persistent one, but I don't think we care about it too much. And even more of those. So this is the level where we start getting completely bonkers. So we either do Elite Combat there and get prepared. I think we go for the artifact. I don't think we need to remove anything else. I have a feeling the final boss is going to wreck our shit, because I have a feeling it's a combination of each of these super guys. Just call it a hunch. We're going to go turn start. I'm probably just going to get dust from this. Draw a card, infuse a card, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Skip. We don't want to ruin our combo. Our paths cross again for Elwyn. Use this gift to destroy those who oppose us. Gain 15 max health. Whenever an enemy would take 10 or more damage, they take 30% more damage. I mean, this is nice, but this is busted once we start growing. Because as soon as we get that to 10 damage, that's 13, 13, and then it just grows even more. Okay, what do you do? Add a copy of Soul Web to your hand. This card is in your hand at the end of your turn. You take 5 damage. Okay, so we actually have to... butt cheeks. So we block you. I don't know what this one does. I think they just are jerks. So we need Stargaze there. We do Starfall this way. I'm going after the guy on the left because he's getting buffs. We dissipate there. See beyond. This would only give us one bad item if we do Starfall down there. So yeah, I'm going to do this. Less damage on this turn, but we just need to remember to leave enough room for Soul Webbed. Which shouldn't be too hard, because it is the same size as a Dissipate. Let's do... yeah, Dissipate here. See Beyond. Boost Starfall even more. Then we do... yeah, we'll do a Starfall here. This should get us the See Beyond, which will get us another bump on that. We've got to play out the Soul Webbed. Then we do the See Beyond to just give this more bump. Oh, geez. So it automatically applies it to that. Sweet. Growing Strength, that is fine. He's going to drop shit on the board. This one's just going to do 4, so we do the same thing as last time. Except we do Stargaze up here, and we actually go for our bigger loop. Dissipate like this. See Beyond there. We're basically inverting it from our other fight. But we need to take this guy out before he gets a chance to attack, is the big thing I'm going for here. So we wanted that spot. Get rid of you. Dissipate here. See Beyond there. Up to 23 damage, so that's going to just immediately nuke you. We Dissipate here. And do See Beyond there. And now we get to do 50 damage to this bastard. And then next turn we just one-shot him. Can your 4 damage pierce my 60? No. Goodbye, Fiend. Meteor Storm. That one's funny. I don't think we do anything with it, though. Why are we getting all the orbs? We've got Sigil removal. We don't really care about that. Could go for Attack Rune. This gives us 2 runes to go with that. So we want to go this way. We'll just up our runes. Add a shield rune to one of your cards. Yes, please. We'll go ahead and use the orb for that as well. Question becomes, what do we put it on? Could make Dissipate more useful. Could make Starfall have just crazy amounts of runes. I think we put attack runes on Fortify. And I think we put shield runes on Starfall. That way Fortify can actually do some damage if we have like weird formations on this. So Fortify there. That gives it 2 attack runes and 2 defense runes. So we have a backup attack. We're forced to heal. Still have one orb, funnily enough. Third and final Astral Titan. Can we beat them? Rorgarger Titan. Take 0 damage, increased by 2 for each tile in the sigil's shape. So when that is not covered, we take a crap ton of damage. Thankfully, we do cover ourselves. They're going to do shit to the moon, too. Oh, no. Stargazer. Let's start. We're going to do you as the very beginning. 4 damage. We dissipate there first. See beyond. And yeah, just keep pumping this, because that's going to be our best bet at doing anything. Dissipate again. See beyond there. We're not even using all the shield ones on this, because this area is not the right shape for it, sadly. Dissipate there. See beyond again. And that immediately gets it up to some decent damage. So we bonk it again. We get another dissipate going. See beyond for the final drop. We're not really set up to use the Fortify. It is literally just our backup. What do you have for us? What are you doing to our moon? You are making our moon bigger. Whenever you play a sigil, spawn 2 copies of Endless Burden on the board. This sigil can't be removed from the board. Whenever you play a sigil. Is that not just every single time we play a card? How am I supposed to do with that? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Oh, we forgot to put Stargaze down. Shit. So he just makes it bigger. So we're going to dissipate. So yeah, it's just going to eat up my entire board. See beyond. I've already... I got tilted and I've already screwed this up, sadly. How am I supposed to kill this guy? Here, I'm going to actually restart this battle as well. Can I just drop that? I can't cancel out of it. Let's go ahead, save and quit. I think I know how to handle this one, but I'm not positive. I don't think we're going to have enough damage to take them out. Okay, so we need to not get startled by the bigger moon. Okay, dissipate. Let's try this again. Just going for more damage on there. We got to remember, just do the cycle. Do the cycle every single time. It doesn't matter what else is going on. Just keep the cycle up. Don't get afraid. We can get decent amounts of damage. It's not the end of the world. I don't know if we actually can win, though. If not, we have given it a good run. This is a viable build. It's just not viable against this particular enemy that I was not aware of what they do. And that should have buffed everything. Yes, it did. So this one rewards you for having big ones. So Stargaze, you go there. It seems to follow in a specific pattern. We do our usual pattern. See beyond down there. Dissipate again. See beyond there. Buff that again. We do dissipate here. See beyond there. It's going to come up into this slot when we play this. So we're going to have to change where we do our dissipate at. So we do dissipate over here. It's going to fill that slot. That's going to take our slot up there. So we aren't going to have another play of that this turn. Do I? It's going to add cards to my deck too, though. Could do a Fortify in there. We probably should have shifted to the right, honestly. What we could do... I don't know if it's going to continue off that cycle or not. Oh, it ate that spot. Interesting. Is it going to eat those? Yep, it did. I was hoping it wouldn't. End turn. I think we can win. Remove 4 copies of Endless Burden from the board. Infuse this card with a shape that is 2 tiles larger. Let's do... I think we do Stargaze here. We do Starfall like that. We do dissipate there. And then we win. Oh yeah, we actually do just win. Awesome. Big meanie. Wait. Is there a stage 2? Why do I think there's a stage 2? He's not gone. My guy, you are terrifying me. Okay, we do see beyond there. Deal 0 damage. Okay, so it's not gonna do anything. Oh, he just bigger. Okay. Well, at least we're getting up in damage there. So let's just take it to the center. Oh, it does 4 now. Oh, you jerks. At least that's gonna keep growing. So we go like that, dissipate you. Do a see beyond there. Basically just taking this slot and making it ours. Bonk. Dissipate there. See beyond there. How much damage can we do in a turn? I don't know. I'm getting more and more terrified by this the worse this gets. We don't have the counter to this yet because it hasn't given us another one. Dissipate here. We do see beyond there. Putting us up to 38. Dissipate there. Oh, and it's already eating that slot. We can still go vertical there. Oh, no, we can't, because I miscounted. For some reason, I thought that was 4 there. Sure, I guess we end turn. How am I supposed to beat this? Remove 10 copies of Endless Burden from the board. That is these. So we tear it back with these. We do a Stargaze. I think we actually go there. We don't worry about it doing buffs or anything like that. We just go for damage. Dissipate you. Greater tenacity there. See beyond there, because that'll get us 4. Starfall. There's 43 damage. And it's always 10 is the bad part. So dissipate. We'll fill up those slots. And I think it actually will block us from playing that again, unfortunately. We might be able to do a vertical. And it can't put it any place where we actually have something. So next turn we just kill it. Yeah, I don't think we even need to remove the status effects. Because I think, yeah, that's going to be more than enough to kill it. So we just bonk. It's only 2 stages. Yay, I think. Your task is completed, Frail One. In truth, I am surprised to see you come so far. Yet there's still one favor I ask you. Follow me and prove your worth one last time. Oh no, another boss fight? Hello, Frail One. Both of us have been wronged by the old gods long ago. They forged the chains that bind me here, and the Lunatry's profane sigils prevent the removal. I need 3 untainted souls to block the Lunatry's magic. Thank you for bringing me yours. Return here with another sigil rite, and we can complete the ritual. Ah, so we have to arrive with the next character, and we get some more mastery. Ascend, draw 10 cards. If you can drop that down to 1 size or get it on that after getting the artifact for 1 size ones, oh my. Returns from your exhaust pile to your hand whenever you draw an extra card. That would be crazy strong. We got 2 new artifacts. Whenever you take damage, infuse all your cards with focus. When you play a sigil, immediately activate its turn start effects. Interesting. And nothing else from that. We did pretty good that time. Oh, hour and 42 to beat it. That's not too bad for this type of game. I do think we're not going to have that kind of luck on other ones, and I do like that we can actually restart from that. I wish it was actually an intended mechanic, but I like that it goes back. Nidica had a similar thing. So if you screw up and you're kind of like, okay, I'm realizing I'm screwing up before I'm taking this last turn, just exit and continue run. You'll start back at the beginning of that battle. I like retry mechanics because I am a dumbass at times, but I like that run. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.